Nindya Bakri joins me now. He is the CEO of the Indonesian conglomerate Bakri and Brothers. He's also the chairman of the Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And he is in Washington this week with Indonesia's new president for talks with U.S. officials. Mr. Bakri, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Linda, for having me. It's nice to be here in Washington, D.C. We're, of course, analyzing what would be the impacts on the global trade. But, Linda, we have seen this in 2016 to 2020. And Indonesia is a net beneficiary because of three reasons. Number one, the China Plus One strategy. So Indonesia, just like Southeast Asia, has been a place for relocation or reshoring. And number two, despite the current trade that is increasing, it is starting from a lower base. Remember, Indonesia is a country of 280 million people and half of them below 30 years old. And this is a highly growing and consumptive country. So we feel that the trade and investment into the country from the US will only increase. And lastly, I think when we see something like the trade tension between the two giants such as US and China, we think Indonesia can enjoy two parallel tracks on the technology improvement, especially in the area of digitalization and also energy transition.
How many companies do you think will look to Indonesia to move their business?
Yeah, actually, Linda, we had a good meeting today with U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and we basically agree that the potential is big for Indonesia and the U.S. to work together on this trend.
Could it impact companies like yours, which are working with Chinese businesses?
So what we are doing, and a lot of Indonesian companies are doing, we're not only working on importing any materials from overseas, but we are also building industrializations in Indonesia. In fact, this is one of the things that I mentioned previously about reshoring that will benefit not only for Indonesia, but also for its partners that would like to deal with the West, including to the US. We feel Indonesia right now will only benefit for more and stronger relationship with the US because of the good relationship between President Prabowo and President Trump. They had a good call yesterday. I'm not surprised even in this visit that there may be a chance for the two leaders to meet, including, of course, with the current President Biden. So combination of China Plus One strategy, number two starting from the lower base, and then having America as a destination, as the market is large, I think is a place to start. And Indonesia will only benefit, and I think US will also benefit because of the natural resources that Indonesia has, the human resources above the ground, and many more. And bear in mind, a lot of us are American trained, including the president of Indonesia, for example, and many of its ministers. So the natural connectivity in personality should never be underestimated as well.
All right, good to hear there are some benefits. Nindya Bakri, chairman of the Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry and CEO of Bakri and Brothers. Good to have you with us. Thank you.